All right. I've seen a lot of backlash in the JB Bickerstaff stuff. And some of the stuff that people are pointing out, which is factually true, they have a point in being that, hey, the Pistons have been bad for a minute, and they've been going this route for a minute. And the route that I'm talking about is getting a veteran head coach, a guy who's done it before. First name in my mind, Stan Van Gundy. The one after that, Dwayne Casey. Then after that, Monty Williams. The one difference I want to get out of the way for the people that are just being negative in that way, those are Tom Gore's hires. Those are Arm Tellem hires. We knew how this organization was run before. Troy, we played the video on this very show where he looked pissed off about the Monty Williams hire. He wanted nothing to do with that.
Yep.
This hire, I'm fairly confident was actually made by Trajan Langdon, a guy you've brought in here with a basketball resume to make that selection. And I feel more comfortable in that. I don't think it's the same as the previous selections, although great coaches in their own rights, so maybe not the right coach for those positions. Although I will give Stan Van Gundy more credit than he's given, because he did make the playoffs. This was the last time you saw his team in the playoffs, and he's made the finals before Dwight Howard too.
No, the difference, Easy, is that this man JB is the youngest coach by almost a decade between all of those hires.
That's a great point.
So that to me is the difference, more so than the fact that they're all coaches that recently got fired, that Tom Gore stepped in and hired. Because you know what, at the end of the day, the difference is that Monty was not able to connect with the players. You know, he just wasn't. And part of that was on lack of effort on his part, but part of it too was it felt like very much a generational thing. It felt like, the young guys couldn't relate to him. JB Bickerstaff, while he has an impressive NBA resume, is only 45 years old. So that to me is the biggest
younger
difference.
than Stick.
That's why I wanted
Love you, Stick.
That's why I want Chris Quinn, because he's like 40 or 42, something like that. But I mean, look, JB is in that same ballpark of age. So I think that's the type of coach that can relate to a young locker room and get them. To me, the concern is, will his message wear out, and will the young guys continue to accept it? That's a whole nother thing. But I think that's the big difference.